Es la que hay, mi gente. Otro episodio más. Estamos aquí, otro episodio más de un Casco en Historia. Estamos activos. Happy.
Contento.
We looking like twins right now, me and Pito.
I didn't get a shirt, but
Shout out Freaky Vlogs.
Yeah.
Freaky's behind all this?
Yeah.
Freaky's freshening us up.
Sure
That's one of our sponsors, Freaky Vlogs. Go to his page. He sells merch, as you see. Got hoodies, got shirts, got everything. We got Empire Custom. Get your helmets, man. That's the most important thing that I always bring. Empire Customs. Get your helmet. He customs, so you don't got no excuse. Oh, my helmet's ugly. Hit him up. Then we got Just BIKELIFE it. Go to his online. Got another merch. He's justbikelife.com. He got shirts, masks, whatever. And he makes, if you have merch and you need somebody to make it, he'll do it for you. Yeah, that's it. All the sponsors today. How you feeling?
And we also got RAPTOR.
Oh, shit. My fault, RAPTOR. We got RAPTOR graphics.
So if you, that's crazy.
If you need a little banner or you need your bike graphed out, hit her up. She's nasty with it, and she answers quick and does her work.
She got it done. She got it done.
She get it done. Yes. So
we got today, y'all.
Yo, we got today. Yo, I gotta say, we got another.
We got one of the nicest, man. Today we got one of the nicest female riders today. Yeah. All the way from Philly. She came all the way from Philly.
Period. Philly in the building.
We got Forever Hers 450. We got Forever Hers 450 today. How you feeling?
I'm good. Thank you for having me, guys.
No, thank you for pulling up.
Appreciate it.
How was the ride?
It was good. I came a little early because, that's why I was down here. But I came a little early because the traffic, crazy.
Yeah. There was a lot. Yeah, there's always traffic.
I made it just in time.
And you hit that bridge, because you hit both bridges. You hit New York, right?
I was stuck on the George
New Jersey.
Washington Bridge for a minute.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. I hate that bridge.
I hate that one. Always go lower level. If you're on the George Washington, always go lower level.
I used to hit the top because I used to drive trucks. So.
I ate every pothole.
Yeah, we know where they at, but that's crazy.
So what's up, Forever? So let's start this off.
What's up?
Forever Hers. Is that like your nickname? That's just your Instagram?
Who hurt you, ma?
Actually, good question. Good. That's where it came from. That's where it came from. Yeah, because that's where I got the name from. Like Forever Her. I'm always gonna be her. Like you're gonna say, it's only gonna be me.
So that came before the bike life. That came before bike life.
So before like my first Instagram, because this is like my second one. So like my first one was like keeping up with her, like keep up with me. Okay. And then I lost that page, and then it was just like Forever Her.
People always lose the page.
I know, people are always losing page.
And it stuck with me. Everybody's like, Forever. They don't call me my nickname. Hey, Forever, how you doing?
I'll be real honest with you. I just found out your real name right now.
Yeah.
So I always said Forever.
Yep.
And when we spoke about you in other podcasts, it was always Forever.
Everywhere. So, like even in PR, they'd be like, Forever, everywhere. Forever.
So that's just your name.
Yep.
Forever Hurt. Forever Hurt.
Yeah.
That sounds like an album.
Yo, I gotta start this podcast like this because you went viral the other day. Well, what, a couple months ago?
Yeah, like almost 2 months ago.
Because you had one of the most nastiest.
You had a bad spill. She took a bad spill. Yeah.
Bad. Me mate.
That was in Puerto Rico, right?
No.
DR.
That
Dominican,
was DR.
yeah.
That was DR. Yeah, you're right. That was DR.
Dang.
Bro.
You sure it was in Puerto Rico?
Nah, it was
No,
DR.
it was in DR.
It was us? It was us?
It was you guys.
What we do?
So tell us, how that happened. How that come about? What happened there?
Because,
oh, my God.
Oh, yeah, we can't catch up.
Me dieron un Fortran jodido.
That's it.
Sin aceite.
No se puede ir a los Fortran.
If y'all would have seen the it was like tar. It was like tar. It was thick. It was black. It was like they never did an oil change. Never. The motor in the back of it, like the crank, it was so loud.
Yeah, I seen that. It was all welded and.
So let me tell you a little bit about DR, right? Allá, people are crazy. So you see that bike, ellos lo dejan así because they know whoever rents it and checks it, no va a querer correr así. So they're gonna pay for the oil change, and it keeps them from spending that money, even though it's their responsibility. As you notice, in DR, we're not taking responsibility for a lot of things. Hint, lo que acaba de pasar in the club.
No, they could have killed me.
It's crazy. Anyone that's out there, mira lo que le pasó a ella.
I'm gonna put that video on the
bro,
on the
I
podcast.
Saw it.
That shit is crazy.
Yo dije, oh my God.
That was bad.
Oh my God.
But even if
DR, I was like, coño.
It was bad.
If you renting somebody a bike, like you know what I'm saying, that's like shit.
Oh, pero el dueño quería los chavos.
Oh,
he wanted his money. Obligado. He wanted the money.
Before we keep going with that. Was that a place or was it just somebody that just
it was
rent
a
out?
rental place. It was a legit business. I had to go. Thanks God, they wanted my passport. But I left my passport. I took it out of my purse. I stashed it in an Airbnb. I didn't carry it with me. So there was like, for us to rent a bike, we need some type of identification. We recommend your passport. I said, well, I don't have my passport here. I have an ID. I could give you my ID. They still want my ID. I left and everything. Yeah, they still want my ID, but they wanted my passport. So just in case anything happens to the bike, you can't leave.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. State, hasta que ellos te quiten esos cuartos. Smart.
So they stood with the ID. And when that happened, the motor locked on me. I fell. I'm on the floor stretched for like 10 minutes. Yo, are you okay? I'm looking at them like, I got the wind knocked out of me. I can't even talk. Like, you know what I'm saying? After it's all that said and done, my folks called, shout out to R.A. He called the people, yo, this bike está plotado, like snapping, like, por poco se mata. The people's like, oh, pero la motora está bien. No, like, the bike is not okay. It's blown up. Come get it. He was like, oh no, take it back with you. So thanks God that we was there with a lot of people that, shout out to everybody who was there. Like, they looked out. People I didn't even know. Like, a truck, put the bike on the truck, took it to where we were staying at. And they came and picked up the bike. They wanted $100 just for towing to pick up the bike.
That's fucking crazy.
They didn't get nothing. You hear me?
Yeah.
After I came home to Philly, whatever, the guy was, espero que está bien y todo eso. And I'm like, thank you, thinking he's genuinely checking up on me.
Yeah.
He said, where's my money?
Y de la motora. What? Right there, I got smart. I was like, ¿y la motora qué? Por poco yo me pierdo la vida. Like, what you talking about?
They still want you to pay them for the damage of the bike after it's their fault.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
And did the bike feel funny, like, when you got on it?
You see, that's where I think moving forward, that was like my first time, like, out of the U.S. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been to PR, I've been to Miami, been to Florida and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But that was like my first time actually like taking a trip out there to ride. So I messed up by not inspecting the bike. Right. I didn't and I was taught that. You know what I'm saying? When I first started riding, no, always check, like, before you go anywhere, you ride out or anything, check your oil.
Bike is good,
Make sure your oil is good. Make sure you do an oil change and stuff like that. And I'm thinking it's a legit shop. It's all these bikes. Everybody's coming here to get a bike. I'm not the only one. It's everybody.
Right.
Like, so I didn't check when it's like when I was in the air. I wasn't even not even 5 to 10 minutes, William.
I was about to ask you, was that like right as soon as we left?
As soon as we got on the highway, we gassed up at the gas station, and we just got in through the exit. We got in the exit right there. And I picked up my bike. And I picked it up on second. I hurried up and threw it up on third gear because we're on the highway.
Yeah.
And I hurried up and jumped on a wheelie bar, and I'm standing up. And all I heard was clank. Yeah. I said no. But I was at
that moment. I know that moment.
I just thanks God I heard that, and it wasn't too many loud bikes next to me with with the beep out. You can't. I heard the bike. I heard it like it locked. And I don't know, like, I was in Monga when I fell. I was expecting
the fall.
I heard the motor lock on me.
Did the tuck and roll?
When I did a flip.
Right.
She did a whole front flip.
Once I flipped and I was sliding, I tried to stick my hands out a little bit. I felt the heat. I just went with the slide.
Yeah.
And then eventually I stopped. But it was I was out of breath. My back. I was done.
Yeah, that shit. It's funny because I seen it. It went so viral that I seen it somewhere. I don't remember where I seen it, but I seen it somewhere else. And I'm like, wait, hold up. I think that's forever. And then you have put it up on your page, and I'm like, holy shit. Like, that was a bad, like, it could have been way worse.
Yeah, and thanks God, I had my helmet. I actually
left
my helmet. I left my helmet. I had no helmet when I went up there. I was snapping. I'm like, I'm not riding. I had a whole attitude. I was about to, I messed up the whole trip and everything because I had a whole argument with a man and everything. I'm not going nowhere. If we don't find a fucking helmet, I'm not going nowhere.
Yeah.
They're like, but what do you mean? First. What do you mean? I'm not riding without a helmet.
And look at that. And that's.
And that $20 helmet, it saved me.
It saved your life.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy though. But yeah, I'm usually the one talking and saying, the whole helmet shit, and like I tell people now, like, you got people like Empire Customs that do these helmets that it's like your style, like whatever you want to do to it, they do it. So to me, it's like you always got to wear your helmet. I'm always on top of that, and I'm glad you're okay and whatever, because when I see that, I'm like, that spill was horrible, and that's why I don't be doing shit like that, because I don't want to do that. Yeah. But it's crazy because that bike, that was their fault, like, because the picture you put of that whole welded crank and all that shit, that means it broke before. They fixed it, they welded it, and let's keep giving it to other people. So that's like that's dumb shit. That's bad business for whoever the fuck
and that's
did
dumb.
that.
They just want to make their money. They knew
Nah,
it was
yeah,
an event.
Bro,
So
DR is sad, bro. Because stuff like that.
It's not
shit-
even only DR, bro. It's everybody that be doing some dumb shit like that, though.
But in her case, it's DR, bro.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
You
yeah.
gotta get better, bro, because it's all affect el turismo. Like, next time she go back, they be like, yo, come to my rental center. Like,
Nah,
I'm sorry,
nigga.
bye.
I had some other people from like Santo Domingo, like 2 hours away. I was in Santiago.
Yeah.
From Santo Domingo, and they was like, yo, like, bro, esa gente no sirve. Like,
Oh,
no,
wow.
like, next time you come, check in with me, lock in with me. Like, gave me their personal numbers, their personal, like, I give you one of my personal bikes. I'm gonna go back over there, but I don't think so, no.
Yeah, so you don't think you going back to DR?
Oh, yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
I'm gonna go back over there and redeem myself. Facts. Facts. Yeah.
You didn't get yours
Yeah.
off over there.
That was like my-
You had
my-
just got there.
I was there one day, the next day, boom.
And that was it, right?
That was it.
Vacation over.
Diablo,
That
bro.
was
Tú
it.
sabes que tú dañaste
That
las
was it.
vacaciones.
Yeah,
That was it.
Me duele, because it's not. Look, my boys was out there. They rented 4-wheeler. The guy that was giving the excursion or whatever, frenó de golpe. Everybody hit each other, and they expected my boys to pay for the wheelers.
Yeah, it'd be like
Yeah,
that. It'd be
yeah.
like that. That was, I can honestly say, that was like my first bad fall. Cause I'm always on the floor.
Forever.
Always. What? Always on the floor. I got better though. I learned and I take care of myself. Now, certain stuff I don't do. If it ain't for me, if I see I can't get that curva from like a couple seconds away,
Let it be.
I drop my bike down.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's
Before
Yeah.
when I started, I was like, always been a tomboy. So it was like, I was like, I wasn't scared to fall. And that's bad. So I got humbled a couple times. Like my falls, like all the falls that I had, it wasn't like little tonterias.
Yeah.
No, it was falls that like, damn, like I could have lost my life. Like I played with myself a couple times. Like my tailbone,
You dangerous.
I can't sit for like more than 3 hours. Like I gotta turn and sit on my side. I got a misaligned tailbone. Broke my my right foot like twice.
On bike?
I broke my wrist, my muñeca, my radius thumb in August.
Yeah,
Getting
shit.
chased by a cop.
She ain't lying.
It's bad in
Forever
Philly.
hurt.
Like it's bad in
What?
Philly. Philly, you can't ride no more. It's done. It's
Yeah,
bad.
right now it's bad. over
Yeah,
there.
I seen a couple.
So
yeah.
take us a little bit through it. Like, how did your bike life? How did it start? Like, who pushed you? Or,
Honestly, right? Like riding. I started in 2021. I rode before, like when I was like 13 or so, but it was like I never had my own bike. It was just like, oh, if you could get on the bike and start the bike, go ahead.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. But like actually riding where I cashed out on my first bike, it was a KTM Duke, a 200.
Oh, the supermodel type.
Yep, like one of them little street bikes,
Yeah,
a 200. I ain't know. I went over there by myself, and I ain't want to wait. I bought the 200. I learned within a week the bike was slow as shit.
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
pulling off. I'm still trying to give it gas, trying to catch up.
Yeah.
I should have got a 390 if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
A 390, yeah, a 390.
they come.
But I got the 200. And I started off with that. I burnt the bike out. I took it to GVO in 2021. And like I said, the bike was slow. I was trying to keep up with everybody on the highway. The clutches went. It was done. The bike was done. And then after that, I was like, I want a 4-wheeler. And it was El Rey del Avento. He was like, yo, I'm going to see you on a 4-wheeler. And I was like, no. And he was like, yeah. He was like you got it in you. Like,
Yeah.
tú el flow tuyo como hombre. Like, I want to see you.
You could do it. Yeah.
And I was like, okay. I went to mom, went straight to the dealer, grabbed a whole bike. 2021 Yamaha YFZ 450, the black and green edition.
Greenville, yeah.
And I called him, I was like, hey, I got the bike. He said, yeah. Because he's Spanish.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah.
yeah. I'm like, yeah, I got the bike. And I was like, but the thing is, I came over here with my car. I don't have a truck. So to leave with the
just put it
bike,
over
you got to
there.
put it on the truck. So he was like, but I'm at work. I said, I know how I'm going to handle this. I'm all the way in the Northeast, right, in the county. I was like, you know what? It's all right, cool. I parked my car out. I got on the bike, and I took the bike. I took all the back blocks. And then I came back later and got my car. And then there's this lot that everyone go to. It's like behind a Dietz and Watson. Okay. Everybody go there, they practice and stuff like that. And I started off at clutch and brake. Don't worry about nothing. Clutch, brake.
Yep.
Clutch, brake. 3 subframes later,
3 subframes for later.
Yes. Because I had
Yeah.
the...
You know what it is? That the newer subframes
was aluminum.
too. Yeah, they're
It was
aluminum, and
aluminum,
they
whatever
are
it's
kind of
called.
weak. Yeah.
So I never
No, they
really,
are
I never
weak.
nothing. So
Son tres.
the 450s, they got they got that pep. So, you know, I'm learning. I do it, blank. I ain't hit the brake just in time. You
hit the bar.
So like I got everything. I changed the whole frame, put everything still.
Right.
Once I did that, it was a wrap. I was on brake and clutch and brake for like a month, almost 2. I'm like, but I got it already. No, learn that brake. That brake is gonna save you every time. Did it, and then I tried to do it standing up. I was scared to do it standing up. It was uncomfortable.
So you learned sitting down.
Sitting down from the rip, sitting down, and I was comfortable. I knew I wasn't going nowhere or nothing. I tried the first time standing up. That bike, you can't let that bike go too soft.
Yeah, to go off on
It
you.
turns completely off.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yep.
Complete. It said clink. Oh my God, the handlebars hit me so hard. I got a bruise the next day. I got the wind knocked out of me. I'm like, I'm dead. No.
Yeah.
And ever since that, I just kept on practicing. And then he told me no more lot. You're not going to learn nothing in a lot. You're not going to learn nothing in a lot. You got to hit the streets.
Yeah.
Hit the streets. Like, what? You trying to kill me? What? These cars going to take me. And I hit the street. Y'all will never forget. I went to Broad Street. And what I couldn't do in the lot, I did in the street. I really did in the street. I did not drop my bike. I'm talking about my first time in the street. I'm 5 minutes doing almost the whole Broad Street with my bike, screaming about to blow, but I was not letting it go. You did it though. I was not letting it go, and I was like that for a while. He also showed me how to I was on literally on first and second. I was playing with first gear for after picking the bike up, I had to go jump straight into my clutch.
Yeah.
Holding my clutch and slow walking it. So when somebody's in front of me, they just stop and put their bike down, hold my clutch, glide with my bike. And I started, once I became a problem once I got the clutch. Once I got the clutch down pat.
Because now you're in full control. That's why I try to tell people just, they learn how to wheelie and they just want wheelie in the pack. But if somebody drop back in front of you and you don't know how to drop back,
you're going to smash them.
Yeah, you smashing them. You're going to cause a whole...
It was a couple times I almost put my bike on people's heads.
Yeah, sometimes you got to though.
I'm not trying to be smart, but oops, you know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you got to, yo.
And I learned after a while, it's if you're not ready and if you're still learning, it's not good to do it in a main ride out or a main.
No, I say that all the times here. If you just learning how to do all this wheelie and riding,
take that shit to the back.
You shouldn't be not even.
But people get offended though. People get offended. You're yo, go to the back, and it's not nothing personal or but I'm saying you could hurt a lot of people here.
I was one of them. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't even think you should be in the back. You gotta stay home and learn that shit. Control your machine. Do whatever you got to do to then go ride with the pack and see if you're ready to ride with the pack.
Facts.
Because at the end of the day, when you go out there in the pack, wheelie and doing all this stuff without even knowing what you're doing, you're putting me in harm. Now if you run me over, now we're gonna have a problem because now you're just being stupid. You know what I'm saying? So to me, that's more important. Just learn your machine, learn how to control it, and then you get to go ride in the pack.
Right. Yeah. That's the safest way. Nobody get hurt. Nobody is better like that.
Yeah.
And once you feel like you got it under control and you you know what you're doing, you feel better because you're all right, I'm in here. You know what I'm saying?
You start unlocking tricks.
What?
I'm trying to tell him, but he.
No, I'm good.
I rode up here once. I came up here to New York once.
I'm good.
With the shout out to Johnny Blaze.
Yeah.
Good dude. I'm talking about 5 minutes into us unloading our bikes. I thought Philly was bad.
Yeah.
I never seen nothing like that. I said, what? For the first time, I panicked a little bit. I said, yo, what am I doing? Whoa. And he took us straight to his house, personal house. Talking about order us food. Yo, sit right here. Get comfortable. We're not going nowhere. We're going to be here for a while. You know what I'm saying?
We going to know each other now.
And it's good to have people like that sometimes because especially when you're out of town. You know what I'm saying?
We don't know them.
Things happen.
We could have just went in our car, load up. They could have took our bikes, everything.
Right.
He took us to his personal house and was and treated us yo, this is my house, your house. Get comfortable. And we was there, I say probably 4 to 5 hours before we was able to put our bikes back in the car and leave. It was bad.
Didn't even ride that day.
We didn't even ride. Yeah. It was literally 5 minutes. That's it.
It was one of those. It was summertime, right?
Yeah, it was bad.
Bad.
It was
it
bad.
happened to me in Philly though one time. We pulled up to Philly. We offload the bike. We me and Peachy in them. Mm-hmm. We offload the bikes. We ride around the corner. They blitz us.
Yeah, shout out to Peachy. That's my girl.
No, I love Peachy. That's my sister.
Yes, shout out to her. That's thorough.
I'm I call her. I say, yo, listen, we getting chased. I don't know where we at. I just got off the truck. Like, she's like, yo, take my location. And we met up with them and we was good.
That's
but it
her
was
specialty.
Like,
That's the first thing she said. Yo, where you at? I'm
yeah.
never cross over the bridge. I'm gonna send you my location.
Yeah,
Get right
yeah.
here. I'm gonna meet you from the rip. Like that. I love her. Like when I say like
yeah, she's different.
thorough. She's different. Like she don't get into that. Like she's humble. That's a whole nigga right there.
Yeah,
Whole
that's
nigga.
what I say, yo. That's
Oh
what I
nigga, like
say.
she thorough, she good money. Like yo, come over here and no falta meo. Like she takes care of you. If you come down and you're going to camp and you're gonna go ride, and you locking in with her,
yeah,
you're in
yeah,
good
you
hands.
good. You
like
definitely
period.
good.
Every
yeah.
city got one like that
Yeah.
person that
Like-
you could just.
But you know what it is? A lot of people think like Beachy's real like aggressive. You know what I'm saying?
She is aggressive.
I feel like sometimes you need people like that.
Yeah,
though.
she is aggressive, but for real, you rather have somebody aggressive and is gonna keep it a beam.
Right.
And be
right.
honestly and not sugarcoat and be around the bush. No, some people
Right.
some people can't handle the truth and some people can't take heat. You know what I'm saying? She gonna tell you how it is. You like it or not, I'm gonna fuck you like it or don't. It is what it is.
That's how she is too. Every time I talk to her, she just be like, yo, she's just in a whole nother.
So let's get back to you and so you
Look,
started.
Before you start, if you're in the Bronx, don't call me.
Don't
He's
call
like,
Ok,
her
no,
"Ay."
entonces primero lo voy a llamar yo.
Yeah.
Because I will give you the precinct address.
Yeah, this.
Be like, yo, pull up right here, pa.
I'm right here, my
God, we're
boy.
going to
Se
jail.
lo lleven a todo.
So
Not
that-
bike life. I don't do that no more.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah, he run back life. Yo, they told him he's bike life. Now forget about it.
Officially. From the table. Anybody call me back life from the table, it's a stamp.
Oh, period.
So, ya yo estoy buscando mi motora. Summer ready.
I know that's right.
Hey,
That's right.
Summer ready.
if you start wheeling before me, then
I'm not gonna win it. Yo,
Alright,
hey.
So hey, vamos a estar todo el lado tuyo ahí.
No, que
Yeah, I
no
seen the
tiene-
last video. You got to this summer to pick that bike.
Nah.
Yeah.
I just
I was
saw-
lying. That was views.
Ya yo estoy traumatizado con el video de Forever.
No, that shit's crazy.
That is.
But let's get back. So you say you started Willie in 2021.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so and you started on the 450, right?
Yeah.
And you
Yep.
just stood there.
And that's my bike. That
And
I would not
and
trade
the
my bike.
accident was what?
A 700.
That was a
A
700, the Raptor.
Yeah.
So you didn't you staying on the 450.
My man bought me a Raptor last year for Valentine's Day, and
Mad cute.
I didn't last with it for no more than
It's a whole
no
different
more than
feel,
5,
the
6 months.
700 and
Why you
450.
didn't like it or blew
The
up?
It's not
450 's
that it's
more
not that I
lower.
didn't like it. It's
Right.
450 is more.
Like lower.
I'm little.
stretched
I'm
out.
4'11". You see, I'm a fucking midget. I'm little. So the 700, I gotta be like this. I can't see.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
lifted up. Okay.
When I'm willing and you come and see me and you're looking behind, you don't see me unless I'm
You
looking
don't
at
see
my
that,
head.
just the bike. Right?
Yeah, so it's like, it's easy to ride. I like it. Don't get me wrong. I like the 700 because it's smooth, like a 400.
Mm-hmm.
It's faster than the 400, but it's smooth. It don't got that twerk that the 450 got. 700, you could keep the bike right there and you could dance on it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And it's fast. I stay on second gear the whole time. Second, if I'm not on the highway, third
On the
gear.
700, yeah.
First and second. But I didn't last with that bike probably like for 4 to 5 months. And then I was like, he like, yo, you don't even ride that bike. I'm going to sell it. Sell it. I ain't care for it. Sell it. Sell it. And got me a 150. A
Oh, I
CRF
seen you
150.
riding the
A
150.
2024. Brand
Yeah.
new. And that's my baby.
That's
150?
your- That's what you be gonna,
I'm
gonna
not
be
gonna
out
But
there.
you was willing in that. I seen a video.
Right
you
before I
willing
went
in that.
down. Right before I went down. And
Awesome.
I got hit on my 450. I got on my way home. Like I live in the suburbs. So like when we ride, we go down the way, like down the hood, like North Philly.
Yeah.
And normally, like, and it's crazy because we kept our bikes at our home and we have a garage down north. So we would ride our bikes all the way from north all the way to the suburbs, which was, now that we think about it, it's kind of stupid. We should have left our bikes in the hood.
Yeah.
But anyway, riding home, out of nowhere, that's, I guess, when the new law got enforced with the cops now, they could proceed to chase and all that
Yeah,
stuff. They
yeah.
don't, I wasn't aware of that. I would never forget, it was August 10th. Oh, my God. And on my way home, long story short, 2 undercover cops was following me and my man's telling me, like, oh, like, I feel bad for him because he's going slow. He's behind me.
Yeah.
And he's like, the cop is like literally about the helicopter's on him. Like, they got the lights on us, they low. So I'm
Oh,
like, yo,
spicy.
we're stuck. Like, we're done. And I feel bad because I'm talking about we flooring our bike. You hear me? Do you hear it? Like screaming. And we can't like I'm trying to play with it to let it breathe, and I can't. So I'm still flooring it. Long story short, like he's behind me, and I feel bad because he's going slow. He's trying to take care of me. Like fuck it. Like if you make it, let me get caught type shit.
We both can't get caught. Though.
And I feel, and that was like we always said it. Like when we leave out the house, like we gotta come back together, or if not, he like you leave. Like worst come to worst, like you know what to do. What's the next move? You know everything's that. Come get me out. Like you know what I'm saying. But other than that, like you go home.
Right.
And I'm like, fuck no. Like we in this shit together. Like no, I can't leave him. Hell no. So I'm seeing what he's doing. Ese está quedando atrás, and the cop is like literally on his bumper. And I'm like, yo, they're gonna hit him off the bike. So he's like telling me, screaming at me, go, like what the fuck, like cursing at me and everything. And I'm like, fuck no. So I turned off. And we like, fuck it. Some cops go with you, the helicopter go with you, and then some come with me. And that's exactly what happened, yo. It was like the best thing I did, and then it was like kind of like worse because like the helicopter went with him. So I was like, good, the helicopter's not on me. He went with him. He was smart. He went back down the way and got on the bridge and went to Jersey where they can't follow him.
Yep.
Me, my dumb ass, I'm a couple blocks away from the home. I'm trying to go home. I'm calling my son. I'm like, Ruby, open the garage, move the car, have everything. I'm almost there. And he's like, okay, Mom, is everything okay? Just do it. I hung up. I got my phone right here. And then the two there was unmarked cars, four tourists. The white one right here and this like navy blue black one. They see me right where I live at is like this big road. It's all road. And then it's like, you know, them islands that be in the street, like the high sidewalk.
Yeah.
I can't jump that. So I see there's like a little space where you could bust a Yui. So I guess the guys see me trying to like, I'm slowing down a little bit.
To go there.
To hurry up and try to like, you know, get that Yui. But I'm going a little fast. I got to slow my bike down a little bit. This motherfucker ran in the back, clipped me. He like clipped my tire. When he clipped my tire, I flipped.
Yeah.
I flipped over the island. When I flip over the island, the bike is like boom, boom, boom 3 times. My adrenaline is rushing. I can't go to jail. I got a job and all this shit. I do not need this. Hell no. So I'm looking. I can't run. It's the gate, like an airport right there. It's nowhere for me to run. It's 2 big ass long streets. I see the cops. They go into the light. They couldn't make that. They couldn't jump the island. The island is too high.
Yeah.
So they got to go up to the light to make a U-turn and come back. So my seat is all the way over there. I see something black on the floor. I think that's my phone. I'm like, damn, they gonna see my phone. I got my picture, my front screen. Like, fuck that phone. Fuck the seat. I try to lift the bike up. When I lift the bike up, I felt this pain go to my neck. I broke my wrist and my radius thumb. My radius bone.
It was probably broken already.
It was broke. So long story short, I picked the bike up. I see the cop made the turn and he's coming towards me. I'm trying to turn the bike on. The bike going. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? I'm caught. The cop got out the car and walking towards me saying, oh, stay right there. I turned the switch off, turned the switch back on. It said, I got on the sidewalk. What? I got on the sidewalk and I left. I went behind the Rita's Water Ice, the plaza. And I'm like, yo, like my thumb to give it gas. I'm like this. I'm like, damn.
Bro, your whole wrist.
I'm like 3 blocks away. I turn off the bike for a little bit. I'm behind somebody's house, whatever. I started bitching. The light came on. Like the security light. The light came on. So, oh my God, they want to get me. I got to leave. I turned the bike back on. I pulled off. I made it like 3 blocks. My house was right there. My son he was right on point. He had the garage open. He had everything waiting for me. I put the bike right in, got the bike in. I'm like, yo, my phone. The whole time, one of the youngos we was with, he had my phone. He had my phone. He had my phone. He's like, I got your phone. And I was like, oh my God. I called my man. I'm like, yo, where you at? He's like, I'm in Jersey. I'm like, oh, you in Jersey? And I'm over here with my fucking hand broke. Snap, and I'm over here, my hand fucking broke. He's like, oh, come get me. Come get you. What? You telling me to come get you? What? I can't drive. I'm talking about, I could take a hit. I'm talking about I could take a hit. I fell so many times. I never broke a bone. Yeah. Like good. My foot, I never got the surgery done or everything. It held up perfectly fine. That was something different. Like, I felt it. And it was just like, I was bitching. Yeah. Oh my God, my hand. And I got in the car, the little kid, Dito, he's 17 years old, almost my son age. And I looked at him, I said, you're going to put your bike in your garage and you're going to drive me to Jersey to go get my man. He said, I just started learning how to drive. It's okay. At this point, I don't care.
Yeah.
You're going to take me today. You're going to learn for real today.
Dito, but he went. He did so good. He went. Shout out to Andrew.
Shout out to Andrew.
He drove me to Jersey, and we got him. We left his bike Shout out to Von. They let us put our bike in his bike in their garage, and we came like 2 days later and picked it up. It was bad.
See, it's still good people there.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. I ate that floor.
So this what I say too. Like when you in this bike life shit, you gotta get ready for stuff like that. Like it's not all sweets and game all the time. Like you know what I'm saying. Like yeah, we can go out, have fun, and hell of a day. But there could be one of those days that is like
it's over.
Spicy outside, my
bad
boy.
Days. Yeah, there's good
spicy.
bad days.
And the crazy part is that we was on our way home, tranquilo.
See, yeah, you already did everything
yeah.
you had to do. Now you just
It was
going
the
home.
end of the ride out on our way home.
Yeah.
A bright ass light hit us. The helicopter
I
came
know.
out of nowhere. Lights came out of nowhere. Unmarked cars came out. I'm like, what? I said, oh, we done. And not for nothing, I fell. I broke my I broke my hand and stuff like that. But I think me doing that turn is what saved me. Like even though I got fucked up, the fall and all that stuff,
Yeah, 'cause it could've
they
been
had
worse.
me.
You
No,
know.
they had me. My bike
Yeah,
wasn't
because
going
if they
fast. They had
didn't,
me.
what you're saying basically, if
And
that
they were trying to
cop-
already block me in.
Yeah, so
Both cars.
if that cop didn't have to turn around to go get where you were at,
That's what saved me.
you would have been done.
Yep.
Yeah, well, hey,
I got
that's
a
what's up.
question.
What up?
The ride outs, are there specific or general? Because I'm just asking, no hay un ride out que da más a solo mujeres? Or that's not a thing?
You see,
Como?
you don't see that often,
That's a good idea.
but you know how fucking dope and sexy that would be?
Hey, that would be dope. If
Like,
yo, toditas somos, what?
you're not
know?
like the street bikes. Like I think it's like in Florida or somewhere, and there's a lot of people like in Houston and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, they do
There's a
ride
lot of girls that on their street bikes, their Groms and stuff like that. They come together. I'm talking about they deep. I'm talking about beautiful woman,
Yeah.
fire. You hear me?
Yeah, I have one of my
Like
cousins.
making their shit spark and everything. Like you hear me? Like
One of my cousins, she drives the what is that called? The
them
three-wheel-
Can-Ams?
Yeah, the
Yep.
Can-Ams, the 3 wheels, and they have like a girl crew.
In Philly too, they got a big one, and that's the
Yeah.
only type of thing. But other than that, for you don't really see girls that come around. When I go to Puerto Rico, I love what is Connecticut. Shout out to Connecticut. I love riding there. Like Connecticut and PR, I do because in PR, like you know whatever they got going on, that's between them. Like
Right,
I'm
right,
cool
I
with
got
everybody.
nothing
I
to
don't
do
get
with
none of
you.
that.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
show
yeah.
love to all of them. You know what I'm saying? So when I go up there, it's just like it feels good. Like you got all these.
I feel like they show
Woman.
mad
Yeah,
love
yeah.
too over there. And there
They
is a
do.
lot of
They
females
do.
out there in Puerto Rico and out riding and killing the
Fire,
game.
fire.
But
fire.
there
And
is.
CT though too.
And Connecticut too, yeah. In Connecticut too, you got a lot of people coming up. Like, I say probably in 21 or 22 was 21. I've been to Connecticut like 6-7 times already. I loved it. I like coming up here. It's lit. It's lit. And it's just like in Puerto Rico too. It's lit. Like shout out to Muñeca, Katia. That's all.
Yeah.
It's a lot of them up there that. When they come to Philly, I link up with them like, hey, yeah, you need my bike. Like they seem to show love
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Like, but CT is definitely one of my favorite spots like to ride at. Mm-hmm.
I think that's
Definitely.
something that should happen this summer. Like all the girls should ride out because not
Well,
even
I
on the
think-
ground
I would
on
love
social
that.
media.
That's dope because I
You know?
remember riding back then, right? It used to be not like an insurance thing, but like when we used to ride and like a chick would come ride, people be like, yo, be careful. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? She a female, be careful. She might hit you or something.
Man,
Not
there's,
even knowing,
listen,
you know what I'm saying?
there's
But
a lot of girls out here
nowadays-
that's better than half these men. You
Yeah,
hear me?
nowadays they come through willying right next to you, scraping and doing things that the guys is not even doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Like
saying?
I
So
say,
it's-
like my how you call it, my flow, my swag, whatever. Like I get it from me, William with men. Like that's my thing.
Yeah.
Like once I started riding in the street stuff like that, I'm always was with the men. So it's like I had like in Philly, like they knew I was like I have so many like friends and stuff like that. They knew I was learning. So some of them they would go in vacío quick. They would just hold their clutch in just to fuck with me to see if I
Yeah,
got
yeah.
control on my bike.
Make
And I'm
you
like,
that-
oh my
yeah.
god, like. So it was like that's like half of like my like swag and all that stuff. I get it like from the men because from like always riding next to the men and always like hold on, you think you could do that? I could do that
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
Like hold
yeah.
on, but it's cool. Like ride like I prefer to ride with girls because like I said like it's way better than like you know riding with girls. But it's lit when you in Philly and
Yeah.
shit lit.
Philly
It's
always been lit to
I'm
me.
talking about
Philly
it's
been
lit.
lit.
3-4 o'clock in the morning type lit.
yeah.
Which is the best ride you was out? Be like, yo, I'm gonna remember this one. Esta está bacanísima. What state was that? Or country?
Or country, yeah.
I know it's not DR. Give
I
me-
say DR. No, you hear me? DR cooked me. You hear me? Cooked me. But I say Puerto Rico. Like, what they say? PR otra cosa.
yeah,
Yo,
yeah, it is.
Otra cosa, puñeta.
It is.
Yo, when I say, bro, y'all ever rode out there? Y'all went out
I
there
was just
traveling,
out
ride
there,
out
but
and
I'm
stuff?
from out there.
Oh, so you rode-
to be because I've done it before.
That
It's
shit
different,
different.
yeah,
It's
it's
different. It's different.
It's just, and I always say it has to be because tú puedes empezar y estás en el caserío, ¿verdad? Pam, tienes ese bar de caserío.
Yeah, next
then,
thing you know, you're at the
then
beach.
you pass some beaches, 5 beaches. Después hay un campo cabrón. Y después hay 7 curvas que tienes que coger. So it's like all in one.
That's the
Like,
only thing. The curvas. Oh my God! My first time riding out there, I thought I was going.
Where did you ride at? Like where? Where you was at?
We started off in Curabo.
In Gurabo?
That's like every time I went out there was at that side, but it was like it was more campo over there on that
Yeah.
side. You got that's campo.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
talking
like-
about you riding, you looking down, you're
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
edge. One
Tú ves un
false
risco por ahí
turn, you're
pa'
going
abajo.
down. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was like that type of stuff. It was like scary, but now it's like now I like it. Not for nothing, like I like the PR, like the beaches and the nice like
The
areas.
scenery. It's the
But
scenery.
I like the campo. I like
Yeah?
it. I like it. I don't know. I like it.
It's fire. I mean, like, I haven't rode out there in a long time. Because I like I always say, yo siempre ha sido de monte.
Okay.
I like the trails and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Como tú
So-
no lavas.
Yeah, facts. But,
I like that flow more better.
yeah, the trail shit over there in Puerto Rico is something
fire.
else.
It's
It
fire.
is something else. Like, I'm dying to go back just for that. Just to ride and everything like
What-
that.
how
Like,
long
I
has it
just
been?
went out there, like, not too long ago
Oh,
for
okay.
our birthday. We was out there in March.
You just
And-
went to, tú nada más fuiste a botar la cámara, though.
Yeah,
right?
facts. So I got a brand new camera, right? So it was
Okay.
me, Renato, my girl. We was all, and we went to eat. You know Renato, right?
Okay, yep.
We went to eat Renato's pinchos.
Oh.
Go try Renato's pinchos.
I gotta try this time. 'Cause last time we went, he was closed.
Them shits is
Going
fire.
back.
They're fire.
I like
Yo,
pizza.
you like the third person that said that. I gotta try it
Yo,
now.
fire.
That
And
Nato.
we ended up, right? We ended up going into the. He's like, yo, it's 10 o'clock at night. Yo, let's go to the monte, que yo tengo el jeep, que tarara. Bam, vamos on the jeep. And then monte, we was in the river. We got stuck at 10 o'clock at night in the river, in the river. I mean, with the jeep in the river. Somehow, I don't know what the fuck happened to my brand new camera that I lost. Trying to, dealing with everything that was going on because we was trying to get the fuck out. It was 10 o'clock.
Right.
And yeah, so I like all that shit. That's me. Like metido en el campo y like the trails and all that shit.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what I
lit.
love.
I
I
like
love
that.
my animals and all that stuff. So I know what you're saying, but the way that we like Genaro, that's one of my favorite riders. I always
Yeah.
say Genaro's one of my favorite riders in Puerto Rico, and the way he be hitting those curves in the like.
You see them? I seen it.
I'm like,
Yeah.
bro,
He's
God
fire.
bless you,
He's
my boy.
fire. And he el loco. He don't
Yeah.
care. I'm like, what?
I remember the first time I met him, he came to my house.
he-
He came to my house and we was riding, right? But the whole time, I was thinking he was like black, right? So
Right.
and I'm talking to him in English.
He's like,
you
"Yo
know
no
what I'm saying?
sé
But
diciendo."
he not really like talking back. So I'm like, yo, what's up? Like, what's up with this dude? Like he don't talk back or nothing. And the whole time he was Spanish.
Spanish,
And he-
yep.
don't
I'm
know
like,
nothing
oh
English,
shit,
bro.
yo, my bad, bro. That was the first time we ever linked up. That was a long time ago.
He's a funny dude.
thorough.
And Leonardo came to my city and went crazy.
Yeah, he went
yo.
crazy,
He
bro.
went crazy.
I
in my
remember
city,
Kelvin. If you remember Kelvin, Kels,
Oh, he recorded him.
he recorded.
Yeah,
he got
he recorded
fire
him.
clips out of Renato.
Yeah, Renato went crazy.
And
that day.
Renato's down. We gotta go to Puerto Rico. Renato said, "Yo, y'all come out here. We're gonna do something fire for the podcast." But what happens? All of that stuff was in the camera. That was that I lost
Se
the
perdió.
first day.
You think I lost the camera?
I lost the camera the first day we went on.
How?
Yo.
I told you because I was in the Jeep and then Montes, we got stuck and we were all looking around. I was like, damn, I'm gonna have to get the fuck out this Jeep to help Renato push this Jeep in the water, and I lost it. I don't know where it's at.
That agua.
It's
Yo.
fast.
It's in the water.
Anyone in Puerto Rico who find a GoPro,
No, GoPro my ass, nigga. The Insta360 Ace Pros, the brand new one,
Oh,
nigga.
yeah.
Brand new camera that came out.
I just bought that one for my man.
You
It's
know
a very
what?
Good camera.
Yeah.
That's the one that caught me busting my ass. in
I'm
DR.
like, brand new. And then you sabes, como
I
uno
gotta-
está en esto, compré otra.
tú sabes that I'm new in bike life, so so since I'm new in bike life, what makes a rider dope, right? Because
Just be
para mí-
yourself.
There's
No,
swag.
okay, but I'm just from the outside looking, cause like I'm at 174th in the Bronx, and I'm in the Grand Concourse. Esa calle bacanísima. Why I know? Because when the bikers show up, yo saco mi teléfono because I know they're about to do some crazy stuff, So for me, it's like todito hace lo mismo. Everybody goes up on a wheel. Everybody has different gear. So for me, the question is, what is it about a rider that distinguishes him from the pack where it's like, you know what? That's a dope rider.
To me personally, it's swag. Because like you said, everybody's doing the same thing. We all, at the end of the day, do the same willy. But each person rides their bike a certain way. You know what I mean? Some people are so comfortable on one bike, and then you see some people, they're doing tricks, but it don't look as smooth. And then you see the person next to them, and they just doing it like, it look like they just playing with it, like they got a little willy button or something like that.
Like, to me, I always say, like, if you look at Pito or somebody else that's willy and doing the same thing he's doing, but put it, your little brother in you, both of you guys, you was the one that kind of teach them and everything. And
It's my junior.
yeah, but he doesn't ride like you. You could tell the difference. Like, it's so crazy. Like, if you in this bike life thing, like, if you see Pito, he gotta have a hoodie, whatever, a mask on, and you just see him like, if you see him from the back, you can tell it's Pito because the way he rides. And it's crazy because I always said, like, he has like that smooth swag, like just the chill vibe. So it's more of that. And then you got other people like I said, one of my favorite riders is Renato. He's a wild thing on that thing, but he makes it look like it's easy. But he's doing zigzags, jumping up. I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying. So I don't know. It's more of that. What do you think?
I think it's more like, it's definitely that, but it's more like some people is more into control.
Control is key.
Some people, yeah, don't like, everybody's doing the same thing like you said, right? But like how you said, you could see me doing something and you could see the girl next to me and she could be starting, no shade, she could be starting whatever, but you could tell she don't have that control, that she's just doing it. You know, she's doing it. Don't get fucked up. She's doing it. Pero it looks sloppy. It don't look like, it look like she's just doing it, you know, to do it. But in time, in the process, it get better. Me, when I'm riding, I'm in the pack, everybody's doing everything. But then you got John 450.
Yes.
Beast.
My boy.
Nasty.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You see him, like, you be like, what the fuck? Like, he's an animal. Like how? Like, how can you know what I'm saying? Then you got R. Ain't nobody fucking with him in the combos. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, like a midget, 4'11". You know what I'm saying? Jumping on the bike,
and the way he do it, it'll make you think like, yo, that's easy. I could do that because he's so smooth with it.
Exactly.
Yo.
And then you got Renato.
Renato's
You got the boy Dumi from PR2.
From PR2.
Dumi's nice too.
Nasty on the zigzag. Like, when they throw their whole body on it, it's so smooth, and like their consistent flow is like, it comes natural on them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they so confident on their bike, like.
And they all have like
they ride their bike.
flows.
You know what I'm saying? The bike don't ride them. Like, you know what I'm saying? They got full control on their bike. If they want the bike to go this way, they making that bike go that way. You know what I'm saying? You like, what? How? Like.
Yeah.
All right. So, for me, I thought like a dope rider was...
Espérate. El bike life iba manito.
You know, me new to bike life. Yo dije, yo quiero ser uno bacano, pero yo no puedo hacer ninguno de los trucos. Right? So, for me, I thought like someone that was dope was like, you know what? He got everyone together. They rode out, they hit everything, and then at the end, hay un barbecue bacanísimo, everybody's getting fed, etc., etc. And Ivan kind of pulled all that together. Ivan is a dope rider. That's what I had, you know.
No, but don't get it messed up. You got people that does that. Like, we was one of them. Like, sometimes, like, when we was done riding, yo, vámonos para el charco, vámonos para Penny Pack. We got the hibachi, we got the grill. Vamos a buscar el carne. Gorda. Un caldero de arroz. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was.
And everybody riding, we hot as shit. We jumping in the river. We had fully clothed. We in the river. We coming out. We serving plates. Like,
it was dope.
Yeah.
Good
That's
vibes.
the only reason why I kind of joined bike life.
Yo.
yeah,
Because I want to be part of those coros, you know?
In Puerto Rico, they stopped. Like, in Puerto Rico, you ride, but they definitely, every time there's a stop. Where you getting a beer, where you getting picaera, like, you know what I'm saying?
Don't drive, and don't drink and
most importantly, stay humble.
Yeah.
Like, when you humble and you show love and like you genuine, people they respect you, and and that's what make you dope. That I personally think.
I always
say
just be yourself.
Be yourself.
Be yourself.
You don't have to be nobody else.
So yeah, just be yourself.
Like me, I have a bike life podcast. I don't really. Like, this is who I am.
You do. We got you on
the first fucking, not the first time. But the one I'm like, I feel comfortable. I was like, you know what? Fuck, I'm going to throw this up. I'm doing an intro for the podcast, and there you go. I had broken wrist.
Viral el intro.
Broken wrist.
Have you felt?
Yeah, I broke my wrist for the fucking podcast intro. Right in the beginning of that shit, too. Right in the beginning.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I was in my DRZ.
Yo,
I was already getting it. I was doing good. All day I was doing good.
As soon as we press record.
My boy AD, shout out to AD. AD tells
Media.
me, yo, AD Media. AD Media say, hey, I'm gonna put the camera right here on the bike. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. In my head, I'm like, este es el video. I'm gonna go sick. I'm gonna go sick. What is that?
You thought,
I thought,
yeah.
and I bust
My
my
man
eyes
was
and broke
up.
my wrist.
My man
And the
was
shit
up.
is, I had a. Somebody's always late. I ain't gonna say no names.
Pito Valenciaga.
Yo, that was the crazy part, right? Because I
Pito
been
was
coming
late.
up.
Pito came
So-
with the cops.
Yo, facts. The cops got there. Yo, that's crazy.
The cops got there. Pito pulled up. It was like,
Bro, it
go.
was crazy because I'm like, yo, let's go here because there's no cars, nothing. This is a dead end. So, but we were there for a minute though. We was there for like an hour. Yeah, we was hitting the bikes hard, whatever. So they were cool. They came in, Trumbo police. They came
they
in.
was like, yo.
They're like, hey, you gotta go, and y'all can't leave riding. So I was like, I had to get everybody back. Ethan,
Yo, we
Jesse
put-
was with us at
Put
that
them
time.
bikes up in that.
Yeah.
trailer.
We put her on the truck and we bounced. They were good with us, but somebody was late.
Pito.
And I'm over here with a broken wrist, waiting for him to get out.
It hurts, right?
Yeah. So we can finish the fucking intro. So then everybody can go home and I can go to the hospital.
It was funny. I get there. They're like, yo, bro, he broke his wrist. I'm like,
Dañé el intro. I was like, we're about to see the video. Hold on, we could probably.
we're about to see the video.
Oh, you got the video?
Yeah, we got
and
the
you ain't
video.
post it?
It is on the
Yeah,
page.
we
Oh,
got
I gotta see that. I gotta
It's
tune
on-
in.
It's on the page.
I don't know if you're still using it, but that's it.
Nah, I don't use it no more. They gave me a
strike.
little strike for that intro, for the music.
Oh, all right, we'll fix that. We'll fix that.
No,
gotta
we
get
did.
that.
We did. We fixed it.
But it was dope.
New intro.
We got-
When I'm William.
Yeah, but it was dope. It was dope because, and look at you digo, like I'm from the outside, so to see the dedication on you guys, because there's no reward. The reward is pleasure. You
Nah,
know?
this is-
to,
nah.
to ride out and to have that peace of mind. That's the reward, you know. And then you guys risk it all for that. So for me, it's like, yo, there's something there because. Yo no voy a coger una motora y me voy a tirar una goma para que tres gente me digan, yo, tú eres durísimo.
Pero-
Después cuando tú te caes, ya tú no
But
eres
you gotta
duro.
look at it like this, right?
No, that's not true.
You
Right?
love
That's not
comedy,
true.
right? You love doing comedy and what you do, right? So when you get on that stage, you're like, you have pressure because you got an audience looking, but you're like, you're you. That's you. That you feel comfortable and your stress is gone because you're doing that. So when we get on, well, me, I'm pretty sure they do the same thing. When I put my helmet on and get on my bike, I don't have no more problems, bro. It's just I'm doing what I love to do. So it can happen with everything that you love. Like if you love baseball, when you play baseball,
Yeah, you get hit with that pitch.
yeah, or you know, so it comes as a part of the game.
I
so.
agree. That's why, like, not for nothing, because when people was like, oh, I ride because that's like my escape, and I'm like, like, is it that deep? Is it really true?
Yeah.
When I got on my bike, that's all. Like, if I was living in PR or somewhere nice like that,
You be riding every day.
I'm
right?
outside
Right.
every day. You hear me? Every day. When I say is that adrenaline, that rush, it's like, yo, it's when I'm on my bike, like not for nothing, I'm locked in. I'm locked in. What's around me, who's with me,
Yeah,
who's
yeah.
that, and I'm focused on riding. And when I'm riding, and when I'm wheeling, that's a different feeling. When I'm wheeling, it's just like, well, I'm in this bitch. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
It's like
what's
you're
up?
top of
It's
the
like,
world.
yo, if you never did it or you never been through it or you know what I'm
It's a
saying, you
different
could
feeling,
never
bro.
like.
It's a different
Man, don't
feeling.
say
Yeah,
that.
imagine.
And
Nah,
I
like
felt-
you gotta
I felt
really go through
This
it.
year,
and
I
change
ain't
your
gonna be in a
mind.
ride out.
No,
That-
yeah.
It's different,
Nah, I'm
bro.
pulling up. I'm need one of them electric joint. I'm
It's
pulling
different, man.
Yeah, and I fell a couple times. So it was times that I was like I could say like, I didn't, like, oh, I'm done. No, 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 you know what I'm saying? I fell. I took my breaks. I healed. But then it's like, I'm so hard-headed.
Yeah.
I can have a fucking cast on my foot. I can have my hand wrapped up. I'm back on my bike.
So with
how-
every fall, did you like learn something from every fall?
From every fall, I definitely learned. I humbled myself a lot. Like, cause like I said, I wasn't scared to fall. I
And
wasn't
that's scary
scared
right
to learn
there.
something new. You know what I'm saying? That was my problem. Like, and then Tito, shout out to my mom. Like every time I'm on that bike, my mom, ay Dios mío, mija, esa motora.
That
And
was
I'm
gonna be my
like,
question. So let's get you have kids, right?
yeah, I got one son. He's about to be 16.
So and then you just say your mom. So I'm
Yeah.
guessing your mom's freaking out every time you get on that
Tito,
bike.
my mom and my dad.
Okay.
My mom and my dad. Like, it was at one point my dad came home from prison, and I had my dad living with me. So, my dad was there from the beginning. Dito, I felt bad because as much as I was fucked up on the foot, when it was times that I lost my bag, I don't got my key, I don't got nothing, or papi, ábreme la puerta.
Yeah, he was there.
And he's there, and I have to fake and walk on my leg. My fucking leg hurt, and, you hear me? And I'm walking normal. Because if papi, my dad, and was still doing that, I guess my dad knows me. ¿Qué te pasó a ti? And I'm like, papi, no, yo estoy bien. Tú no estás bien nada.
Yeah, he know his little girl.
Ay, papi, sí. ¿Qué te duele? And Dito, my dad would cook for me the next morning. Yo, tú estás bien. Dito, he would try to like sobarme, give me stuff. Yo tengo mortrin, la buena. I'm like, all right, cool.
Pops take care of you.
My mom, she's not the fan. My mom, like, my sister, she's like a mess. My sister showed my mom the video.
I was about to ask you that. So
DR.
she's seen that clip.
My sister seen it.
Oh,
my
so your sister
was,
showed
oh, mommy, look what happened to Seki. That's my nickname.
Yeah.
So, hi. My mom called me crying. You would have thought was that.
Yeah.
Ay, Seki, tú estás bien, mami. ¿Por qué me hace esto? I'm like, mami, like, relax. Like,
I'm okay.
No, Seki, ya tú estás vieja por eso. Te va a matar. Tú tienes ese niño. And I'm like, mami, I'm okay. She's like, no, like, when is going to be enough? She's like, you fell so many times. Like, yeah. And I'm like, mommy, I know. And, I'll be like, all right, mom, just, but she has a point. But con eso, I'm outside.
It's something you love to do. It's like, it's hard to give up.
I got a tough question.
That's what it is.
Because, given what you just said, and it's tough.
Without.
It's tough. Is it, because, you guys don't see it that way because you guys are doing what you love, right? And sometimes, I'm pretty sure everyone is in a relationship. If I am, por ejemplo, in a relationship with a girl that ride bikes and I can't ride, for me, se me hace difícil knowing that when she go out there, she might not come back, right? Mm-hmm. So that's a conversation that's, one, is hard to have. If you have kids, it's even harder to have. Mm-hmm. Because no matter how that rider explains it, how she explains it to me, I'm not ever going to understand because I'm not part of that, right?
Yep.
Right.
So for us, it's very selfish for you to like just not care about this whole thing that you got going and just ride out for a couple of minutes because we don't know that feeling is priceless. Mm-hmm. And you guys are going out because this means it kind of looks like it means more than what you got going.
Yeah.
How do you guys handle that? That was a tough question.
You see, no, that was a great question because what happened to me in DR, like I said, I fell a couple times and broke bones and stuff like that. But I never experienced a motor locking on me where I had no control. I couldn't tuck and roll. I heard the motor lock. That's what I got stiff a little bit and I went with the fall. But the point that my mom made when she seen that, she was like, tú por allá, yo aquí. If you would have died, something would have happened to you. ¿Con qué chavo yo va a tener para buscarte?
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? And
So
I'm
she
like,
had her
damn,
point.
like, I didn't even think about that. She's like,
Yeah, another whole
if you would
country,
have died
like,
and all that stuff, you all over there,
Yeah.
what am I going to do? She's like, aquí yo me muero yo y tu hijo. And I'm like, shit, I only got one son. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's about to be 16. Like, if it's anytime he need me, it's now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, that, like, I'm not going to lie, that humbled me a lot. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, at the beginning, I'm like, no, it just came with it. It was like little falls, like learning and stuff like that. No, that one, I was on a highway. It was 100 bikes behind me, cars in the yard.
No, it could have ended
crazy.
way worse.
Yeah, that was bad.
I could have been
bad.
finished.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
In tu caso, it creates a fear because when you guys are about to fall, you see it like, damn, la cagué aquí.
Yep.
Oh, I know. But when something like that happens, va a pasar control.
No, you don't know what's coming.
En el futuro, it kind of fucks with your head a bit if you think
It
about
did.
it. It's like, yo, quizá me va a pasar esto. Oh, I hear this little sound on the bike, me puede pasar esto.
She
You
gonna
know?
be checking
Like I
out oil
told you,
every
like
day
I told
now.
you, I went to PR last month. I'm on a 400. They gave me a pass off. I'm on a 400. I couldn't pick the bike up. I'm talking about that. I guess my nerves, like the trauma of that happened to me. I couldn't pick the bike up. I started crying. And then one of my friends from out there, they was like, "No, Gorda, like chill, like don't. It's because you got that in your head, like."
Yeah, it was bad.
Like 15, 20 minutes later, I said, "Man, fuck," and I picked up the bike and I was good. But not for nothing, I couldn't pick that bike up. I couldn't pick the bike up. I couldn't.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. You should ask her. How do you feel when I go out on the bike? We're talking to the mic. You're here, so might as well use the. We got my girl here, so might as well ask her. And we got kids together.
Truck driver.
I'm a what?
You're a truck driver.
Yeah.
So for me, it doesn't scare me as much as like thinking like what will happen. You see more truck accidents than you do on a bike.
And I had a bad one.
So I fear more of you driving a truck than you do a bike. I feel like I've watched so many people have a good time on bikes.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fun thing to do. You're gonna have your accidents, but I fear you having the worst accidents on a truck, and that's your job.
Yeah.
You know, that helps feed us and give us a roof over our head. But you're having fun, so I don't really have that fear as bad as it is your actual job. That's
Okay.
my honest opinion. So.
Well, that's up.
That's right. Period. Shout out to your girl.
Oh,
Period.
that was dope. That was
Yeah,
dope.
so
Period.
I don't know. My mom, you ask that, and she gonna tell you. I tell him that my mom hates
You tell
bikes.
your mom, right?
My
Yeah.
mom hates bikes.
I think that's
When
a
I
mom
first
thing.
came home with my CVR 929, I came home.
That's the one I rap?
Huh?
That's the one I rap?
No. No. Oh wait, yeah, you seen that bike? I
yellow
brought it
one.
out here. Yeah,
I
the
had
yellow
a
one.
video.
Yeah, you right. My fault. But anyways, I brought that bike home, and she's like, "Tú tienes hijo, tú te vas a morir ahí. Yo sé cómo tú
Oh my
eres."
God, that's my mom.
So I'm like, holy shit, and like, she's like, and you know, we out there. It was way back, so I was no license plate. I was wilding
Yeah.
out, doing dumb shit for doing
Yeah.
dumb shit like that. My mom used to tell me straight up, I'd rather see you in the Casco before I see you in jail for doing
Yeah.
dumb shit like that.
Yep. Yep.
And yeah, we still here riding bikes. Mommy, I love you. I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
We still riding.
yeah, we still
Yeah,
riding.
Pito.
And I be
Pito.
telling her, like, I be going over there in the 4-wheeler, like, Ma, come on, let's take a ride. She's like, Nene, por Dios, vete pa'l carajo, vete de aquí.
Yeah.
But it's something we love, bro, so it's hard. Like, I don't know.
I've been.
It's like somebody telling you to stop doing comedy because it's not bringing money in.
Oh, I've done that already.
No, I understand that, but imagine, and you still doing it because that's what you love.
In that aspect, yo lo entiendo, right? Because if I do stop it, you know, because I'm not gonna get hurt.
Hey, pero tú estás haciendo mucho show. Tienes un show en Bridgeport.
En Bridgeport, Connecticut, Stress Factory, tenemos allá, así que ya ustedes saben, compren su ticket now. Okay.
Nah.
But I know in esa perspectiva, I definitely understand what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
But with us is that we're not gonna get hurt doing it. Maybe my feelings got hurt like
Right,
the last
right.
time I bombed.
Yo, New Jersey.
You know, but that's as far as it goes. But en ese aspecto, I definitely share it. Yes, you're 100% right. But it's that we're not gonna get hurt. I'm not gonna fall off the stage and be like, yo, me falta un
Yeah,
ojo.
right,
Pero si
right,
llega
right.
Will Smith y de...
Yeah,
That's true.
that, you know, that's about it. The worst that can happen, a heckler comes, me cae a trompar, and then, you know, I still gotta tell these jokes, you know? But I've been calling Pito Valenciaga for a new time now, and I want that to stick. So
Pito Valenciaga.
Pito Valenciaga. I didn't bring the glasses hoy. Pero,
They in
So,
the car,
forever,
they
let
in the
me,
car.
you said you have a son that's 16, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is he riding or...
Dito.
Do you let them ride? Or-
yeah. Look, I had got a scooter, and I wanted to. He was 13, 14. I'm like, come on, papi, you gonna learn on a scooter?
Yeah.
When I ride, Dito, for you could come. He was like, all right, cool with it. And Dito, I took him to the lot. We took him to the lot, but I'm lying. I didn't take him to the lot.
Se fue.
El Rey took him to the
Oh,
lot.
okay.
And try to show him how to ride a scooter. He got the hang of the scooter. He's with his friend. His friend got off the scooter, so he want to go fast.
Yeah.
So he's going fast. I wasn't there. Apparently, he slammed on the front brake.
Yeah,
Ooh.
le dio el freno que no era.
He flew, hit his face on the floor, knocked his whole front tooth out, clean out. His whole lip had like a hole from the tooth. His nose peeled off, his chin, everything. I'm in the house cooking, in the kitchen. I'm in the kitchen cooking, and my driveway, my garage, I hear the bikes pulling up. I'm like, yo, you gonna eat right now? Tell them they're gonna eat. I see a Rey scared, cagao. He got the sad face, like, he started crying. Felt it.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, nene. I look, and they're like, Mom. He started crying. Un pendejo, he crying. But his face is covered in blood. So when he came upstairs, he's like, Mom. I said, oh my God,
Your tooth.
he had no tooth.
Wow.
Dito, shout out to Ruben. He gonna be mad as shit. I told everybody he don't got no
That's
tooth.
funny.
But yeah, he have no tooth. And I had to
So
take him to the
he already got a bike life story right there that he could
He don't
tell.
want to get on a bike. He
So
never.
after that, he's done.
He said bikes is stupid.
So yeah, you
when
see
I
that?
fall and I'm all hurt, he be like, Mom, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Leave it alone already. He was
See,
like,
I always said like bikes is not for everybody.
he don't like it. Dito,
Yeah.
I tried to, and I felt bad because I tried him like to get him like
Yeah,
And he
yeah.
was like, no, he's a gamer. He's a gamer.
It's
He's
the
a
same
kid.
thing
He
when
might be
when my son was
I
all
think
about
the
it.
gamers are taking over. Yo.
Yeah,
Everybody
my
was
son
getting
was
his
all
game.
about.
I'm talking about.
My son was all about 4-wheelers. Oh, puppy, I want this. I got him one. It's just not him. It's just not him.
Dito.
He's all about gamer and he loves reading books and all learning
Yep,
new.
that's
So I'm
my
like,
son.
hey, siga ahí, que ahí tú puedes llegar a un sitio
I
también.
don't know how I got, it's for me it's different because I got into this bike life late, right?
Yeah.
But
Gracias,
yo,
Javi.
I would never mix the X game. The motocross thing, cuando los motores se tiran ahí and they just gotta a Travis Pastrana haciendo toda esa vaina. Like I used to love all of that, you know? But I guess since I live in New York, it was hard for me to like, get on the bike. Like all my friends that were in the yard, todos esos chamacos saben correr motores. Desde los 9 años haciendo mandado. I didn't live over there. 9 years, me mandaban para acá, and when I go back, a los 16, everybody's in a
already lit.
motor, and my damas is in the back
Abrazado,
abrazado.
No,
You
yeah,
know?
yeah.
They're like, no, quedó para adelante, uno para atrás. I'm like, yo, that's kind of complicated. And then my friends kept falling because it was, yo le veía los pelados así. And I think that's what happened to me. It's like, I'm not going to ride that shit. Yo no quiero pelarme así, ¿no? Because
It's tough.
it was crazy. And you guys fall, and it's like,
That cost me like $5,500 and within a week. I had to get his teeth fixed. I had to get braces. I had to get a tooth in there. He didn't want to go to school with no missing tooth. It was tough.
That's rough.
Then shout out to like now he's cars. Shout out like my man like now like cause my man he dress up like my man he's fly like he the type he don't give a fuck if he's going to the corner store the motherfucker gotta be fresh with a fucking whole pote of perfume on. He's like that type of guy. And like,
But he
now-
rides too, right?
Yeah, he rides too.
Yeah.
And that's my son, you heard? Big
Yeah.
mama. I put him on. I definitely put him on a 450, and you cannot get him off that bike. I'm talking about
That's
he
fire.
cannot. And you see him, you be like, all right, Forever, that's little Forever. He got my little swag and all that. I'm like, go ahead, baby. And I be showing him. He's getting up there. But he's so into cars now. Like, my main thing is cars.
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking about he would buy a car and make that motherfucker nice. I'm talking about from shoes, the systems, paint, everything, a different paint that nobody had a color. Like, he's into that. Like,
That's what. Yeah.
I'm talking about this man, like, has, like, since I've been with him, probably more than 20 cars. Like, within that, cars, flip them, fix them up,
Yeah.
make them look nice, all from a new project. That's his hobby.
So how is it like riding outside with you and him, and you showing him
Honestly-
certain things?
Honestly, like, babe, I know you're gonna see this. No shade, I love you, honey. But I get so mad. Like, we could ride together, but then it's like, we could ride together. Hold on. We can ride together, but then it's like, we can't ride together. And I feel, we can, maybe it's me.
But why?
I'm a bitch,
Oh,
flat
okay.
out. I'm a bitch. I'll be honest. Like, I have like a real, I'm a very like,
demanding.
like I'm demanding.
You know.
And it's like because like I'm like he's going to date tomorrow. I can hold my own weight. Like, and I've always been like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I like stuff not a certain way. For one, my biggest pet peeve with him, the motherfucker won't wear a helmet.
Oh yeah, it's buggy.
Yeah.
I'm
Wear
like,
your
bro,
helmet,
what are you
bro.
doing?
Yeah.
Like, what are you
Gotta
doing?
wear that helmet, bro.
Now you catch him wearing a helmet. Cause like it was like, bro, I'm not riding with you. Like, it irks me. Like,
Yeah,
what are
yeah.
you doing?
That's what's up.
Like,
though.
you know what I'm saying? Like, take them dumbass goggles off your head. Like, that's not gonna save you.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You trying to be cute? No, put the fucking helmet on. So now, like, he's starting to wear a helmet. But I say riding wise, like, all right. I guess it's like when I was like more as of when I was learning with my ex. I guess I used to scare him. When I was learning, I was so agarrete, trying to do new stuff. Yo, like, take it easy. I'm living that with him. You know what
Now
I'm saying?
you're that person.
So now
He's
the
riding
teacher,
now.
and you teach
And he get it. He got it. Don't get it fucked up. He got it. But I be trying to like, yo, like, what are you doing? Calm down. Oh, what do you mean? I know what I'm doing. Pues mátate, cabrón. Dale, por abajo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not like that, but it gets me to
Yeah.
the point because I'm like, yo, like, cool out. Like, yo, chill. Like, what gear you on? Like, and he's like, yo, I know what I'm doing. And he do, and I be like, damn, it's me. Like, I need to mind my fucking business and let him ride.
Yeah.
And then when I mind my business, let him ride, he be chilling.
Yeah,
but then
yeah.
when I say something, I guess he get nervous and stuff like that, and he just look at me like, oh. So we bump heads right there. But for the most part, we're good. But it's just more like I try to take care of him, Dito. And I fuck myself up sometimes like that.
You put the pressure on him. That's what
I-
it is. You putting the pressure. He like, damn, I'm
Yeah, I
outside
think-
with my girl. She
think-
busting tricks. She doing this, that.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
telling me to use this and that. That's,
Yeah.
You putting the
Take it
pressure on
easy,
him.
like, you know, given your reputation, he's riding. You don't want nobody to be like, man, your mama better than you.
Yeah.
That difícil. That's some tough shoes to follow.
No, but he don't care. He says it. He be like, well, my bitch hot. Like, he be like,
Yes.
well, my wife. Like,
Yeah,
what? Go ahead. He do it just for fun. Because it's not like he just started doing it now because he's with me. He been riding.
Oh, he been
But
riding,
he's
okay.
more of a two-wheel, like a 250 type of guy. Like,
Okay,
he always
okay.
been on a dirt bike type of guy. Now he's into, like, the quad. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But he don't care. Why? I'll be right next to him. I'll be burning him up. You hear me? Belt the ass. You hear me? And he be like, I know that's right. Like, you know, he likes it. He be
That's
like, go
what's
ahead.
up.
Like,
But that's
what's
dope,
up.
though, that y'all both go out there and y'all
And then
have
it's
fun.
me now that my wrist is fucked up. I can't wheelie my bike no more than 5
Yeah.
minutes. So I looked at him and he's showing off. He passing me and hit me with one of my cars. Yeah, but it's dope.
So-
Hey, and you hear me? I'm like, oh, you corny, you high. Like, boy, bye. Yeah, but it's dope.
So, bike life.
Shit.
When you guys are riding a pack, in your case, you know, you doing your tricks, etc., etc. How does, porque, you know, el romance está en todo lado. So you're doing trick. There has to be times where other guys in their bike will pull up and try to show off to be like, yo, que lo que, bum, bum, bum. Does that happen to you? Has anyone felt like, you know, trying to impress you with their tricks?
Yeah. Somebody actually almost ate the pole, got wrapped around the pole.
Wow,
And I looked at them like, damn, Daniel, like.
It kept it
yeah,
going. Like,
I kept it going.
going.
I kept it going. No, I'm like, I ain't kept it going. I actually felt bad. I stopped. Yo, you good? Like, it was
Yeah.
hard.
damn.
Like,
That
yo, you
gotta
good?
suck. Tú haciendo truco de que para ver si manga la jeva te
And
cae
it's
and she
like-
come back and check on you. You'll be like, I'm alright.
Nigga hit a pole, bro.
Yo, no, he never fell. I'm talking about like a guy next to me. Like,
Oh.
it's times that I'm riding, me, a little old female.
Yeah.
And you got guys coming up to me, throwing the whole bike at me. And I'm like, well, oh, he think I'm sweet. Hold on, I'm going to throw it right back at him. Let's go. And like, the only, like, another thing, you see, I can't do that with girls. I like the vibe. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, throw your bike on me, I'm gonna throw it right back on you.
Yeah.
And stop your bike completo. I'm gonna stop mine soon. I'm gonna walk it. You're not gonna walk yours as long as I'm gonna walk mine. You know what I'm saying?
And that's
so
fire.
it's like
That's a lot of dudes don't
and
even do that.
a lot of girls don't like. The only girl that I didn't have a problem doing it. Jessie. Shout out to La Jessie.
Yeah, Jesse.
That's the only bro I'm talking about. And I wanted to kill my ex that day. Cause it was like, come on, like I spoke to her on the phone. Yo, come on, vamos a hacer un show. Like, come on, let's
Yeah,
really-
when y'all did the
vam-
battle.
Yeah.
type thing. Yeah.
You know what
We
I'm saying?
spoke about that on her podcast.
Yeah.
And bro, fire. It was. I'm
That
talking
was
about,
dope.
bro. If you see the picture, my fucking goma and her goma right there.
It was
You hear
right
me?
there. Yeah,
Both our
yeah,
bikes
yeah.
right there. You hear me? That the guy was like, yo, don't do that. Like, y'all can hurt yourself. Me and her looking like, fuck it, we outside.
Yeah.
I like that. You hear me? It was no bad blood. It was no weird shit. No, like, to this day,
It
that
was
girl
all
always showing
fun.
me love. You hear me? That girl always, like, showing me love. I show her love. I'm always in her DM. She always in my DM. Her eyes kissy, this, la dura. Like,
Yeah.
And I like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, man.
I like that.
Yeah,
You can't
ju-
do that with a lot of people.
Yeah.
They take it offensive.
Yeah. And it's not to just say just female, because the guys is like that too. But you know, females sometimes could be a little rough.
They
you
take
know
a
what I
little
mean?
more personal.
Yeah.
I like it. I like not for nothing. Like I don't. I'm not scared. Like I don't look at it as like oh you're gonna be. I don't give a fuck. My
Yeah,
bike drive, my
you
bike
just go
drive.
out
It
there
is
and
what
have
it is.
fun.
Like you know what I'm
That's it.
saying. But I'm going like I like it. Like
Yeah.
some people like that day I was heated. Don't get it fucked up. I was heated. I was heated. What my ex? I was what?
Yeah.
I ran in my bike into him. You hear me?
Yeah.
Like
I
I
seen the video.
snapped. I went.
I seen the
I remember
video.
that now.
I seen the video.
Like I blanked out. You hear me? Like I was ready to like cook him. You hear me? Like I'm willing. I'm battling. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though we wasn't battling for like money or no weird shit like
Nah,
that. You know
but
what I'm
still,
saying?
you're doing a friendly battle.
If you look at the video, he's next to me the whole time. Me rápido, screaming at me. Bájalo en segundo. But I dropped my bike because if you notice that my bike blocked out. No excuses, none of that shit. My bike dropped. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if you really pay attention, look into the video, Bro, I was on third gear. Lo más bien. He told me I'm going too fast. Wait for. I'm like, what? She's in front of me. What are you talking about? Ponle la segunda. I put my bike on second. That just said,
Yeah,
I said, this motherfucker. He heard it the whole night. You hear me?
Yeah.
The whole night.
That ride home
night.
was
I can
wild.
imagine
The
that.
whole night, you fucking hater. Like, you say you don't hate it. Yeah, you're a fucking hater. How are you going to tell me put it on second? Like, when I'm riding, let me be, bro. And I, you know,
First thing he did.
whole ride up there. Sáquete me al lado. Don't come next to me. No me
And that's the
grita.
first thing he did?
Don't do it. What? Y'all ain't see the video?
I
He's on
seen
the
it. I
sideline
seen
the
the
whole
video.
time like that screaming.
Does wearing the sock make you cool?
No, the sock is.
Yeah, you don't want to mess your sneakers up. What?
You don't wanna
want
mess your
sneakers
sneakers
up my stuff?
I don't wear a sock. I just have
Porque-
my Air Forces to ride, and that's
I
it.
learned that. You see, in the
That's
beginning,
it.
I wanted to
just
be
got
fly.
my own. Yeah, I just got
Cause
my own Air
I
Force.
I'm like, yo, why put your sneakers at risk, spot? Like, just wear some sneakers that they whack.
Nah,
but
you
I
wild.
guess when you all driving and everybody se apea, it's like, yo, creo que estamos bacano el fin. So I didn't know that. For me, I was like, oh, yo, as soon as I saw somebody riding with a sock, I'm like, eche duro.
It's in there.
That's my thought, man.
But now they're wearing like the sock for your legs for the heat when the summer. Cause
I
that's,
use that for my. Well, I bought like a leg brace, actually,
that-
like a
yeah.
3-strap brace for that 450.
Yeah, that
I got a
450
permanent,
burn you a
I got
lot.
a permanent
Yeah.
scar right there. But when I tell you, like, my sneakers, when I first started riding, oh, you can tell me nothing. I'm going to match my bike. I'm going to match my sneakers with my
Come on,
shirt, with my
yeah,
helmet,
yeah,
with my
yeah.
gloves, my goggles. I ran through my whole closet. My first year and a
Beating
half.
those sneakers
After
down.
a while, well, I'm coming out with some balled up ass sneakers. You hear me? I don't care.
Air Forces.
I
You go-
messed all my sneakers
Once
up.
the Air Forces are like, all right, need new
Cansado.
ones.
Yep.
Those are the
I
bike
think
ones now.
Forces are my favorite shoes to ride in. Air Forces.
The Air Forces? I like
Air
them.
Forces, not really
I feel
too
like they
much on the
get
shift
eaten
lock.
through a
They
lot,
get eaten up
especially
quick.
when you
That's the only
drag
thing.
your foot a
If
lot.
you're dragging your foot, you definitely you're running through them.
Yeah.
But I say, like, the foam posits, I like them.
Those best.
Those are, I saw you on,
You know what I'm
on
scared
the
about
video.
those? The middle part.
Yeah,
The middle part, it'd be like slipping.
What, on the foam posits?
On the foam
yeah.
posits,
No,
yeah.
not mine.
With
Listen,
me.
they
Pero
thick, they
hey,
fat.
son 450, no son pase.
Yeah. No, I used to slip like on the motorcycle.
Yo
When I
me
used to ride the
quedo con los
motorcycle, I used
Nike
to
Air
slip.
Forces de 80 pesos.
450, papi, para estar pasando cambio. Y
Y
después,
guayándolos
they
ahí.
get dirty and they heavy.
No, yeah, I prefer like, Forces.
I'm talking
or
shit because
foam.
then you see me with my 11s on my forward.
But that's dope because, it's part of her style. Like,
Yeah.
phone posse. Y esos son unos tenis que son durísimos.
Yeah, yeah.
I fuck with phone posse.
Let me give you this gift.
Oh,
This is from-
estás regalando.
Regalando.
Oh,
This is
okay,
from
okay.
Just Bike Life.
Okay.
Mask for you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
One of our
Jimmy.
sponsors.
That's one of our
Period.
sponsors.
Period.
That's a gift, a mask for you.
Thank you.
You
Una
welcome.
mascarita.
And let me ask you this. You have a good following in your Instagram and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure you have young girls looking at you that want to start riding, and
I love it.
Yeah, they look up to you. So I want you to tell them a message that basically this is not how you feel about bike life and what they should do and what shouldn't they do type of thing.
Honestly, most importantly,
Take the mic, please.
like I would tell them, like, if you want to learn how to ride, always start off in your own pace. Start off in your own pace, be you, and just learn. Like, don't try to chase a willy. When you're riding, just learn the most important thing, which is like clutch and brake. Clutch and brake. Don't worry about going distance. Like, and I'm a girl's girl. Like, I don't care. You know how some people be like, oh, I'm not going to show her how to wheelie because maybe she might be better than me. I don't care. You want to know how to wheelie? Come on. Like, I'll show you.
Yep.
I have you in a week.
Yeah,
Wrapped out. She can give a fuck. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Hot. 90 degrees outside. You hear me?
Yeah.
I'm tired. I don't care. You tired.
Let's go.
Pop that
Yeah.
clutch and brake. And she did it. She did it. I'm talking about, she did that. Make it all boba.
Yeah.
Like, she couldn't even believe it. And I'm like, damn, that's what's up. Like, and like, not for nothing, like, girls that want to start, do it. Don't be scared. Do it. And just, if you're going to do it with the right intentions. If you're going to do it to be you. Most importantly, be you and take your time. And let's go.
Have fun with
That's
it. The
beautiful.
most.
Y'all want to ride? Holla at me. I show y'all. Like, y'all just got to come with your own bike because, listen.
Yeah.
Come
Y'all
with
ain't
your
messing
own
up my
doing
bike.
that.
You hear
with your
me?
own helmet and be safe.
Yeah, and
Be
do
safe.
it. It's enough room for all of us, man. It's enough room for all of us. And it's like I said, it would be dope if a lot of girls could come together.
Yeah, that'd be
Like, you know
dope.
what
A
I'm
ride
saying?
out, girl ride out,
Like
that'd be
a
fire.
girl's ride out, that would be fire. Like, you know what I'm saying? And don't get it messed up. Like, even when we was in like in my hood, it would be like Canton, Philly, same things. Campdelphia.
thing.
That's why we call it
Yeah,
Campdelphia.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when you got Peachy coming down, you got the what's her name? Oh my God, that's my honey. What's her name? It just went through my head like that. Oh my God, what's
Which
his real
one?
name? Oh my God, it's right there. Oh my God, what's her name?
From where? Where's she from?
Oh my God.
Se lo olvidó.
Damn, that's bad.
That's bad. Hey.
You know,
That's
I'm
bad.
a comedian.
And I'm saying it in my head.
And
That's
I know
bad.
you thought about
I was
million
gonna
things.
say, you know what?
Krista.
Maybe-
Is it her name, Krista?
James'
my-
wife.
yeah,
You mean
yeah,
James?
James,
Yeah,
my
Krista.
man,
Krista.
whatever.
Yeah,
Right?
Krista.
That's,
Krista.
yeah, oh my God, honey, sorry. She's gonna be like, what? I didn't forget my name.
Yeah,
Because I talked to
Krista.
her on a regular.
You got
But
you got an excuse. You fell
what
off.
time? Yeah. I'm not all the way there. Listen, I got
So recuperate.
it was, I remember, it was fire. It was a summer day. It was me, Peachy, Krista came down, rapped out. And I guess it was just like, it was like 4 of us. And just us girls riding. No men.
That's dope.
No men. I'm
That's
talking about we
fire.
killing the whole bridge. Like we picked up from the beginning of the bridge, we at the end of the
Yeah.
bridge we stopping. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that is like cool. Like that's why I said like PR. Like I'm going to PR in 2 weeks. I'm going over there for the GBO.
GBO
going
coming
there
up.
for GBO.
Yeah, yeah.
Shout out to Katya. She giving me a pass off. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you locked in.
I got
yeah.
my bike finally. I got a
Yeah.
450 over there. Over there it's hard as shit to get a 450.
Yeah, yeah.
They
they're
ain't
tough
playing with
out
them
there.
450s.
Yeah,
they're,
yeah, I
they're
know.
450s. That's
And
their
you know what it
personal
is?
bike.
They use 450 a lot in the dirt. That's what they use it for. A lot of the trails is 450, and a lot of the what they call it, the competitions that they do over there, they all use 450s out there.
Okay.
So I bet that's probably one of the reasons why you barely find
Yeah,
them, because they're
I
all.
was going to get this guy, he was going to give me a pass off. And he thought about it. And he was like, no. Eso es lo que yo corro en los montes. So, like, and it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, they use it for the montes out there. But I want to say thank you for coming out
Beautiful.
here. and
Thank you guys
spending
for
this
having me.
with us.
I had a good time. I had a good time.
Yeah, no, it was good.
It was
good.
vibes. It was vibes.
It was a good podcast. And
Always.
Yeah, man. Thank you for sharing. I know we probably got way more to talk, so maybe you can come back.
Yeah.
Maybe one time you
Part
bring
two.
your man. It would be funny to have both
Oh
of you
my
guys
God,
there.
yes.
So that'd be a dope ass podcast. Yeah. So thank you. Follow us, subscribe, like. You want to shout
Shout out to my guy, Gardy.
Oh,
He did-
Gardy,
he
I
did
hit
me
him
this-
up.
He did me this fire
They're
shirt.
from PR
You know what
too,
I'm
right?
saying?
From
Yeah,
PR.
yeah. Shout out to
yeah.
Gardy. I hit him up actually. I gotta see if he makes me a podcast for my podcast, the whole thing.
He put it with your name on it.
Yeah,
He'll put your
yeah,
little
yeah.
logo. He
I had
definitely
him
will
Me
hook
too,
you
me
up. He
Tato,
definitely
I
will
got
hook you up. Shout out to Wrapped Out Graphics. If you ain't wrapped out, what are you? Period. Shout out to mommy. And shout out to your guys for having
Thank
me.
you,
I
thank
appreciate
you.
it.
Yep.
You know, I got 2 hours drive back. I probably
Yeah, I
stop
know.
somewhere, get something to eat and a drink, and then
Yeah.
head back. You know.
All right, so thank you guys.
Yep.
There's
Nos
another.
vemos la próxima.
Hasta la próxima. Esto fue otro episodio de Un Casco, una Historia.